Good morning, it's Sunday 5th of June, which marks the beginning of round 9 of Queerlit Readathon. Wow, round 9 already. I think this is the 5th time I'm taking part in the Queerlit Readathon. My first read will be Elasto by Darcy Little Badger. I heard lots of good things about this, so I'm looking forward to reading it. I picked it up at the library a couple of weeks ago, and I dragged it with me up here to Tromsø. And here's a reminder to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and press that little bell icon so that you don't miss out on any videos. Just really quickly popping by to say that we are today halfway through the readathon. It's Wednesday. I'm at work. I'm alone right now, but I expect people to come in very shortly. I'm just keeping this super short. I'm quite busy at work. I am reading basically to and from work and stuff like that. So I haven't read as much as I did the first couple of days when I had time off work. I also have Saturday, but then I have plans on Saturday, so I'm not sure how much I will actually read on Saturday. There's a lot of things going on this week. Not having as much time to read as I would hope or wish. But that's life, I guess. It has been almost a month since the Queerlit Readathon ended. I know, super late, but it is what it is. And I thought I would start off this summary with putting up the bingo board, and I have personalized this because that's what you're supposed to do. I have put in a little extra square where there was like 3 question marks in the original bingo board. And that means it's a free square to put in whatever we like. And before I started the readathon, I put in pan main character because I want to read more books with pan main characters. And I hadn't made a TBR, so I didn't really know which one it would be. I would pick one book. The first book I don't have with me, and it's Elasto by Darcy Little Badger. The reason for me not having it is because I had to hand it back to the library. This sweet story, beautiful illustrations, is about a girl who can bring back dead or something like that, and she has a little ghost dog, and there's a mystery, and I really enjoyed it. It crosses off the following squares off the bingo board: Indigenous main character, Ace Era main character, and new to you author. The next book I read, I actually read on my phone in the library app Book Bites. I have now borrowed it from the library because I wanted to show the book in its flesh. It's Jonathan and Sailor J by Jonathan August Lengali. this is a Norwegian poetry collection that crosses off poetry, of course, and I will also cross off romance for this because there's so much romance in this book. It's basically a love story. The next book I read was Once and Future by Amy Rose Capetta and Cora McCarthy, and this is a Arthur retelling where Arthur is reborn as a girl. It's a fun read. I really enjoy this. Nothing too serious. This crosses off science fantasy. It crosses off my own square Pan main character, even though the Pan bit is not super clear in the book, but I know that Cora McCarthy is Pan, so it's kind of supposed to be Own Voices Pan, though I hope that the next book in the series makes it even clearer that it's a Pan. Messy queers for sure. Queer sports, because there's this dueling thing, the medieval dueling thing, and of course retelling. Then I read on my Kobo Tinderbox by Robert W. Fiesler, and the full title is Tinderbox: The Untold Story of the Upstairs Lounge Fire and the Rise of the Gay Liberation. And it should be titled The Rise of the American Gay Liberation because it has nothing to do with the rest of the world, really. But that's fine. So it's crosses off the group read, of course, as well as the LGBTQ plus history and non-fiction. My next book up was a graphic novel, Dragens Øye, and the main character in this is using the pronoun hen, which would be the same as they in English. Author of this graphic novel is non-binary. Actually, quite a few characters in the world that they have created are non-binary. I find that to be a very interesting concept. And there's dragons. I also find the illustrations really beautiful, and it's very cute. I think it's supposed to be middle grade. Here's the dragon. Crosses off graphic novel, of course. The last book I don't have with me because I lent it to someone I know. The book is The Extraordinaries by T.J. Klune. This will cross off a neurodivergent main character. So this was kind of a last-minute book for me, since I needed a new book and I wanted to squeeze in another square. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to cross off seasonal vibes. If I had managed to do that, I would actually have blacked out the whole board, which would have been fun. Didn't happen. I think that I managed to read so many books and fill in so many squares because I actually didn't make a TBR. I think for the next round, that will be in December, I will not make a TBR either because it worked really well this time. I had a lot of fun with the readathon. Even though the Queerlit readathon is over, I'm not stopping reading queer books. I do that the whole year, and if you watch my videos, you will see that I do actually read other queer books, not just for a week or not just for June, which is important. And with that, I am ending this video, finally, and I will see you in my next. Bye.